You're feeling strong, Sparky? You ready to evolve? Let's do it then! Hello there, Purple Banditos, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm PurpleRodri. Today, to kick off this episode, we are going to be evolving our Sparky. Congratulations, our Sparky evolved into Luxray. We now have a Luxray on our team, which is one of my favorite electric-type Pokemon. So maybe that should be the question of the day. What is your favorite electric-type Pokemon? Let me know down below. We're going to talk to the professor. Let's go ahead and see how our Pokemon research has been going. We got some cash. We completed a couple things in the Pokédex. And we got some XP. With that, we're ready to head back to the village. So I've come straight to Tauhua's office. If you guys remember, we were running an errand for Choi. We have all the items necessary to complete that errand.
Oh, if it isn't the servant recruit, well, the Lady of the Ridge, what can I do for you? You running errands for Choi again? Sending a customer to negotiate for him once was bad enough, but twice, where's his spine? Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get pop pods, sheesh. Wait, you got pop pods? Would you just let me have some, please? Just 3.
Sure. We handed over 3 pop pods.
Pop pods, the Cobalt Coastlands' finest feature. You have to find these fine sea vegetables washed ashore. That's known as a key ingredient, scatterbangs, those lively items for scaring off Pokemon. Alright, I won't send you back to Choi failure since you kindly brought me these pop pods. Tell him I'll set him up with some new wares.
There we go. Let's go ahead and tell Choi then. Hey Choi, everything's good.
We've got new goods in stock thanks to you. I know all this has caused you some bother. I do hope he and I can thaw things out at last. Thanks to you, we've got excellent new items on our shelves. Do buy some.
With that, we completed request number 43, more new wares. New items have been added to the general store's offerings. Let's take a look. I wonder what kind of items they've added. So looking around, they have full heals now, which are going to be very, very handy. Now, they're not super cheap. They're not 100 Poké Dollars. They're 600, but there's also some hyper potions as well. I'd say that's pretty good. Upgrading this shop is going to be very, very beneficial for us. So let's go ahead and continue onwards with our adventure. As always, thank you guys so much for the likes, the comments. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with this Let's Play. There's a mission here.
Why, hello again. Wonderful timing. You really came to my rescue with that pickle in stone, you know. So I wonder if I can impose on you again for help with a new pickle proposal of mine.
This lady is always out here getting herself into trouble, always wanting us to do another mission for.
Here's the thing, the ink, well, it actually tasted rather good. Inspiration quite literally struck me at that moment. I knew I could use this ink to create pickles, the likes of which the world has never seen. But making food out of some of the Pokemon I spat up seems risky to say the least, no?
That does seem a little risky, but I suppose you can cook just about any combination of stuff that you want to. And it seems like here in the Pokemon world, she wants some Octillery's ink, so we're going to have to find that as one of our missions. Whoa, would you guys look at this house that's being built over here? I didn't think that was there earlier.
Hey, I hear you're quite the Pokemon expert. I was wondering, do you know anything about a Pokemon that has 2 tail fins?
2 tail fins? So there's another mission that is going to be offered to us here. I'm just gonna run around Jubilife Village for a little bit and accept these missions, because as we continue on with the main story, we seem to eventually bump into a place where we can complete some of these missions. So that's request 50. Double the tails, double the fun. Hey Onyx, how's it going, man? You still doing the farming? I hope you're having fun out here. It's a lovely day out here in the farm. I gotta tell you, I wouldn't rather be anywhere else either, man. Out here, chilling, the air is nice. It must be lovely. Look, he's all excited. He's super happy. I'm really glad we brought our Onyx here because he's having a great time. And we have another mission, actually.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Survey Corps. You got great timing as always. I want to make the fields even bigger, but we don't have enough helpers. If you lend us one of your Pokemon who knows a water-type move.
So request 42, help wanted, watering the fields. He needs a water-type Pokemon. I think we have one.
Did you bring us a Pokemon that's got a water-type move?
We do have a Pokemon, quite a few of them. So we're going to give the Psyduck over, and hopefully the Psyduck will be a lot of help.
Pokemon would be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Oh yeah, your Pokemon's an irrigation sensation. Now I'm all pumped up. Sit back, old Miller's gonna make the fields bigger than ever. And I'm all done.
Wow, he really did expand the fields.
That's fine work. Any crops repair, he'll do great, and it's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field for a little longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon of yours to do the watering.
Hey, we completed request 42. Help wanted, watering the fields. Now we have more fields available for farming. That's something that I gotta figure out, how farming works. Let's continue on. Hey, you have fun out here. You did a great job. You guys keep it up. Onyx is right over there. If you guys need anything, you let me know. You keep doing your thing. I've made my way over to the training grounds because I'm actually going to be switching up our moves. This is something that I know we need to do. First up, we got Zuko. We're going to go ahead and get Flame Wheel and Swift added. Next, we have Volar. We're going to go ahead and add Double Edge and Roost. We have Sparky. We're going to go ahead and add Thunder Wave and Crunch. And Speedy is going to learn Sleep Powder. I'm also going to pay 2,000 Pokédollars so that Moosh can learn Rock Slide, as I do think it'll help us having a Rock-type move with us. So with that, Moosh is going to learn Rock Slide. Okay, now it's time for us to make our way over to the Crimson Mirelands. So, we're here at the Crimson Mirelands, and it is time for us to do a little exploring. I need to look for a special item that you guys have been telling me to look for. So I've been searching and searching here. I'm trying to find this item. I feel like I'm getting really, really close. As you guys can see, it's starting to light up red, and we're starting to go really, really fast. So there's gotta be something around here, guys. There's gotta be something around here that I can dig into. And there we go, dig for treasure. Let's see if we found something. And we found it! We found the peat block, guys! Wow, we found the peat block on the first try! You guys can see our bear dancing because that is an amazing find! We found the exact item we're looking for in order to evolve our Ursaring. Now all we need is for it to be a full moon and we can evolve our Pokemon. What do you guys say we run around here and do a little training? That was some really, really good XP. We are going to make our way a little further down though, as now we are going to complete another side mission. The side mission I want to complete is setting up the next camp. So to set up this camp, we are going to have to make our way a little further down, as you guys can see. we're gonna have to go pretty far down this map. So let's get ready. It's gonna be a bit of a run. Oh, there's some really good Pokemon here. I was just gonna run right through it, but I know we can get some really good XP from these guys. So let's get ready to rumble. And with that, guys, we can now evolve another one of our Pokemon. The training is paying off. I hope you guys are pumped. I've been wanting to do this training. I've been wanting to get our guys evolved. So with that, it is time for us to evolve Volar. Congratulations, our Volar evolved into Staraptor. We now have a Staraptor on our team. How cool is that, guys? To have a Staraptor here with us, to have a Luxray with us, our team is coming together. It looks like we've also learned a new move, which is really, really cool. The move that we've learned is Close Combat. It's right at the top. I'm going to get rid of Quick Attack, and we're going to learn Close Combat. I've definitely been wanting a strong fighting type move on our team, and now we have it. So with that, guys, Volar's moves changed, and we got Close Combat. How cool is that? We have a bird ready to start punching in the air, ready to battle. That looks amazing. I am so pumped. Let's keep it going. And there we go. I caught the Graveler. That wasn't too bad. And do you guys see this over here? A springy mushroom. I think I know what that is. Yes, so for mission number 6, we do need a springy mushroom, and we just found one. Let's go. We caught a good amount of Pokemon, we battled a bunch, we got some good XP. Let's make our way over to the next mission. Oof, what a stench. What's going on over here?
Well, then I'd keep your distance if I were you. Just look at those bothers. They're taking up the spot where I was going to set up a base camp. One Stunky would be a headache, but this little group is a full-blown migraine. Maybe I can get someone else from the team to handle this. Someone good at battling.
I'm not bad.
Are you sure you're up to this, though? They stink something fierce.
Leave it to me.
Well, if you insist, we've got to be 3 of them, so be ready to run and stay downwind.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus 3 Stunky. It's time to battle. It's time to show how much we've learned. I've been trying my best to improve as a Pokemon trainer here in Legends Arceus, and I feel like I'm coming into my groove now. I'm starting to really understand the mechanics of the game. I think for a little while there, it just wasn't coming together as fully as I wanted it to, but all of a sudden, everything started clicking. Our Pokemon are starting to evolve. You know, I'm remembering that we're getting different moves, and I want to give you guys a very, very big thank you for all the comments and all the support you guys have given me. As you know, this is a blind Let's Play. I have a full-time job, so this is what I do for fun on the weekends, to try to stay up to date with you guys, and just to, you know, have a little bit of fun playing Pokemon. So it's not something that I grind out all the time. I really just do it about once a week, and try my best. So I really, really do appreciate your patience. I'm telling you guys, I am going to get better as we go. I already believe that I am getting better. I can see it. So by the time we get to the end of this game, I do feel like I'm going to be a full-on Pokemon master. So as always, thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I've actually played other games that I'm starting to see similarities with this. I've played, if you guys have heard of these, they're the South Park games. They have the Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole. Those are some of my favorite games. And now the more hours I'm putting into Legends Arceus, the more those games are starting to click together. I'm like, oh, this is making a little more sense now. You know, we gotta use these guys this way. We gotta do it this way. We gotta start using some more status effect moves. We gotta really mix it up. And I'm enjoying it though. I do have a lot of fun with those games. South Park Fractured Butthole is probably my favorite game of all time. I beat that game a lot. I remember just playing it, and my grandma would just sit and watch me in El Salvador play it, and it's one of those really fun memories I have. I even have like the Steelbook version and everything. It's one of those games that I really, really love and enjoy. There's just something about that. I've watched South Park since I was a kid. I would just, you know, tune in late at night and watch it. It was awesome. I remember growing up with it, so it's one of those fond memories for me. And, you know, the more we grow as a Pokemon trainer, the more I can see how I'm going to be able to, you know, grow some love for this game as well. I'm already starting to see it. With that, guys, we took down the Stunkies. Great battle, everybody.
You what, Ken? You got talent. Your Pokemon was so brave, too. I can't believe you handled 3 Stunky all by yourself without getting smelly. Thanks to you, we can get the base camp set up. Now, hold on a minute. There we go. What do you think? Makes things feel a little safer out here, no?
It really does.
There's not a whiff of Stunky here either. Stop by anytime.
There we go. We completed Request 31, setting up the bog-bound camp. So we have a new base camp. These are going to be very, very helpful for us. Who is that?
Professor, what are you doing? This makes a second base camp for us to use in the Crimson Mirelands. Perhaps some Stunky will pop by fun and games sometimes, eh? Wouldn't that be a treat?
What kind of games? Alright guys, there's another person here offering me a mission as well back at the camp. I was on my way here from the Mireland camp when this Alpha Hippowdon came after me. I got away. Now I can't find it anywhere. I've just got to have it back. If you find a charm lying in the swamp, can you tell me? So with that, guys, request 40, the charm lost in the swamp. We'll keep an eye out for it. We never know what we're going to bump into. I'm always just picking things up off the ground. Let's talk to the professor. Let's get this Pokemon research in. Got some cash. Got some good Pokemon research done. And we got some XP. Now, let's head back to town. So we're back in the village, and I'm actually going to be making my way out of the village. And as you guys can see, there is a mass outbreak of Ponyta. You guys have actually been mentioning this to me. Let's head over there. We're back in the Obsidian Fieldlands. There is a mass outbreak of Ponyta here, but we can also turn in that springy mushroom we just found. So it all kind of works out that it's here in the same area. Let's go hand it over to Morel, and we'll see what kind of items we can get. It seems like these guys are coming up with recipes out of nowhere. We are back in time, so it's not like there's a pizza around here. One of these guys still got to go get some cheese, you know, get some pepperoni and put it together. So for now, the recipes that they're making are kind of just some random stuff These guys are going out into the wild and they're just picking whatever they can find out there in order to make these plates, from what I can tell, you know? It's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Anything you can grab, you just like smash it together and you hope it turns into something. I know that's what I did for the cooking. I don't know if everybody else did that, but I would definitely just pick up things and just try them and throw them together. Kind of how I cook in real life. Well, with that, request 6 complete. We have done it. We have some rewards that are being sent over to our bank because my satchel is a little full. Now, let's see if we can make our way over to the mass outbreak. Let's see if we can find these Ponyta. And there we have it. That is actually a good bit of Ponyta. There seems to be like 4 or 5 over there. Let's see if I can catch some of these guys. This should be pretty good XP. Yeah, we found the mass outbreak. I'm gonna try to just hit all of them at once and hope that I can catch them. So far, so good. I caught a few of them. Oh, and they're spawning in as well? Wow, this mass outbreak is kind of crazy. I threw down an oranberry by accident. Oh no, what am I doing? Let me focus up. There's just so many of them running around right now that it's like, it's kind of wild. It's a little bit overwhelming to see this many of the same Pokemon. Now imagine if it was like a Pokemon that we really needed to do some Pokemon research for. I can see why these mass outbreaks are so beneficial. Thank you guys for the tip. You guys definitely told me to keep an eye out for these. See if there's any more around here. There's one more Ponyta over here. Let's go ahead and catch it. I'm not seeing many more though. It seems like, yeah, the reported Pokemon seem to be gone. So that was it. We caught all the Ponyta that we could. Let's turn it into the professor. Let's show him our Pokemon. We got some cash. Ponyta, research level 10 complete. And we got some XP. Let's go back to the village. So I'm back here in the village, and now we are ready to make our way to the beachside camp. We're back here at the beachside camp because we are going to go and set up the Coastlands camp as well. I think it's a good idea for us to have these camps set up so that we can travel a little easier and catch Pokemon easier. Yeah, I got that one. That was pretty easy. We've caught some of these Pokemon before, so it's nothing new. Gotcha too. Let's go. Oh, looks like Zuko learned a new move. And that move is going to be Flamethrower, guys. So I'm going to get rid of Swift. We are going to learn Flamethrower, which is huge. I was wondering where it was that we were going to learn that. I've been wanting us to get some better moves, and it feels like the time is coming. You know, it's happening now. Now we're really starting to pick up some speed. We learned Flamethrower. I've been checking the moon, too, to see if it's a full moon, and it hasn't been just yet. Hopefully, we can get a full moon going around here, because we really want to evolve our Ursaring. So I've decided to just cut across the ocean. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the Coastlands camp and see if we can set up that camp, which would be great. It'd be nice to have one a little bit further down, because right now you kind of get blocked off, as you guys can see. I love the fact that you can catch Pokemon as you ride this Pokemon. This is one of the coolest features. I haven't had the chance to do much fishing, I would say. I've just kind of been riding it around. We're getting closer. Not too many Pokemon out there to find, to catch. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton to find, but to catch, it's kind of difficult. I gotta get better at that. I feel like I want to battle them, but can I throw like one of my Pokemon out there to battle? Is my Pokemon going to swim? Do I need to send out a water type Pokemon to battle them? I gotta figure that out because there are a lot of Pokemon in that ocean and I gotta catch them at some point. All right, we made it over to the camp. Let's see how we can help them set it up.
Oh, you're here. I've been waiting. Like I said, I need your help finding Yorick from the construction corps. He and I came out here to set up a base camp, but then he went off on his own to get the lay of the land and hasn't come back. Yorick got to still be somewhere nearby. If you find him, please tell him to come back here already.
Okay, we need to go find Yorick. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Would you look at that? I found another Wisp. So there's a bunch. We will eventually have to find these. So it's good that I'm finding some random ones here and there. If I randomly bump into them, I'll definitely catch them if I can get over here. Whoa, that was kind of cool. I kind of like jumped up in the air and got the wisp. Let's get that. All right, so with that 17 wisp left, is that a Chansey over there? Let's go look at this Chansey. That's a big, that's an alpha Chansey, actually. Can we catch it? I don't really go after alpha Pokemon just yet because you guys have told me that they're very, very strong. And we're just getting to that point where we're strong ourselves. So I'm gonna hold off a little longer and then we'll go after some of these alpha Pokemon. I'm able to hit it with the feather balls, but for some reason it just doesn't want to be caught. So I'm guessing you probably have to battle the alpha Pokemon in order to catch them. That would make a lot of sense. They're very strong. So you probably got to battle them, weaken them, and then go after them. I'm going to run out of here, though, before that Chansey starts beating me down. That Chansey was looking a little angry. There's not much up here either. Gotcha! Got the Remoraid. Let's go. Found another wisp over here, too. I'm just running around all over this place trying to find where this guy is. And I'm finding more wisps than the guy. We got 16 wisps remaining. See if we can find anything. A talking Pokemon. Help me. This has got to be Yorick.
Stay away! Wait, stay! Why is this Pokemon talking? Talk?
You alright, man?
Far from it, help me! Help me!
Here we go, guys! Rodri versus... It's time for us to take on a funny Pokemon. A parrot Pokemon. Shattuck. Let's go ahead and take on Shattuck. Shattuck is going for the roost. It is level 34. Our Sparky is strong. Very, very strong. So we are going to do some strong styling. And we're going to go for the Thunderfang, ladies and gentlemen. Super effective. Poor Shattuck. He's probably just looking for a friend. Somebody to talk to. And Yorick is just freaking out. Come on, dude.
Thank goodness, I don't know if I'd have survived without you. No one told me Pokemon talk like people out here. What a fright!
Back where I grew up, folks often said that if you hear someone talk when nobody's around, it's not a ghost playing tricks, it's just a chatter. Anyway, thank you kindly for finding Yorick. I'll have him set up camp now.
Up to ready and lift! And lift and lift! All finished. I'm sure that awful voice I heard mimicking me was just my imagination. Oh, you big time, young Survey Corps recruit. Come take a rest here at camp anytime you like.
We've completed request 46, setting up the Coastlands camp. That is a big achievement for us. That's going to help us a lot to catch the Pokemon in this area.
Look who it is again! What a splendidly scenic base camp. This ought to be quite convenient for surveying Pokemon that live on the waterfront.
Now, we are going to continue catching some of the Pokemon here. Let's go ahead, battle some Pokemon, catch some Pokemon. Let's see what we can find around here. As you guys may have seen, another one of our Pokemon is ready to evolve. So I hope you guys are pumped. It is time for Speedy to evolve. Let's do it. Congratulations, our Speedy evolved into Torterra! Let's go, guys! We now have a Torterra on our team! That's what I'm talking about! Ever since I first started playing this game, I've been waiting for this moment, for us to have our Torterra, our Speedy, out here. Would you look at Speedy? You look fantastic, man! Good to see ya! You look happy, you look strong. Dude, you are making so much noise when you move around, Speedy. You are super heavy, huh? That's what I'm talking about. We've had some good battles so far. Let's keep roaming around here. And do you guys see what that little Pokemon up ahead is? That is a Togepi. I have not been able to catch a Togepi yet. I've been looking for a Togepi. You guys have been asking me to catch a Togepi, but this is actually one of the first times I'm seeing it out here in the overworld. Let me see if I can focus up and get this Pokemon. Don't run away, Togepi. Come over here. Let's jump into a battle then, and let's see if we can catch it during a battle. That's what I figured out is something you have to do sometimes. You gotta jump into a battle with these Pokemon or they're going to run away. So let's start things off with the Sleep Powder, which I think is a really good move for Speedy to have, and the Togepi ran away! That is exactly what I'm talking about that happens. These Togepis are so hard to catch sometimes. There's a couple more here, though. Okay, let me see if I can get at least one of them. And let's go ahead and throw another Pokeball at this one. And there we go. We actually caught the first one. Yes, with that, guys, we got ourselves a Togepi. 2 of them. And I'm completely happy with that. That's going to be awesome to have. We can definitely train them up. With that, guys, we have one more Pokemon ready to evolve. You guys know who it is, and that is going to be Zuko. So let's go ahead and evolve our Zuko. Whoa, congratulations! Our Zuko evolved into Typhlosion! And as you guys can see, that is not just a regular Typhlosion. That is a Hisuian Typhlosion. So now we have a Typhlosion from the Hisui region with us. And it looks like our Zuko has learned a brand new move because we are now a Fire Ghost type. Wow, that is incredible. That is such a random pairing. I'm looking forward to seeing how well it goes. We are going to forget Flame Wheel. We are going to learn Hex, which is a brand new Ghost-type move that we have. And now, we have Zuko, fully evolved into a Typhlosion, a Ghost Fire-type Pokemon. Oh, how are you doing, Zuko? Oh, you just want a hug, big guy? Come over here, man. Come here, man. Let me get a little hug. Come over here, man. You'll always be my little baby, Cyndaquil. Come over here, you big Typhlosion. You big old cutie. We've made it back to the camp. We are all healed up. And it looks like... Is the balloon guy? Is this the same balloon guy from previously?
Hello there. Is this your first crack at the balloon race?
No, we've done that. We did the balloon racing game. We broke your record. You don't remember us, dude? We're your superstar, man. I came over there. I popped a bunch of balloons. Request 47, balloon race in the Coastlands. That sounds like a lot of fun. We only have to burst 24 balloons? I can do that. I got a little faith in me. Let's see what we got to do. We'll give it a try. So there's a total of 40 balloons. We just gotta pop like 20 of them. Come on, we can pop more than half. How is this going to work? Okay. Oh, so I'm just going to run into them. And there's going to be a part of this that's in the water? Whoa, this is cool. And we're like on a jet ski. This is literally like a jet ski game. When we jump into the air too, I can do like a little, almost like double jump. Kind of like if you played with Yoshi in Super Smash, he kind of like just goes up a little. That's what you can do here with our Basque Legion. So let's keep going. 14. This one's a little high up. I got it. Wow, look at me with the ups. I am doing better than I thought I would be doing. This is so cool. These are those little mini games that I'm telling you about that, to me, they add a lot to a game. When you just go out of your way to add something so special, something that's like so random out there, those little details matter. They really do. We're getting closer, guys. We have 27. You know, if I practice this, I feel like I could have hit all 40 balloons. I don't know if there's something special if you get all the balloons, but I feel like I could have done it. Maybe there is something you get out of this. Like a master ball for popping all the balloons. Like you're at the fair or something, they give you the master ball. Ooh, I missed the last one, but we did it. That's it.
Welcome back. You burst 36 balloons.
Yeah, we did pretty good, man. We obtained 2 bags of Stardust. I'll take it.
You beat my target of bursting at least 24 balloons.
There we go. We completed Quest 47, Balloon Race in the Coastlands. We got nuggets and 10 Ultra Balls. That's what I'm talking about. That is a great reward. I didn't even think we would get that, but I am definitely happy that we did. Now, my guy is glowing gold for some reason. Does that mean something? Did they hit me with like, am I with a paralysis or something? Let's rest up a little. I keep resting into nighttime in hopes that we will be able to evolve our Ursaring. And guess what, guys? With that, our Pete block is compatible with Moosh. Moosh is ready to evolve. We're gonna do it. Congratulations! Our Moosh evolved into Ursaluna! There we go, guys! We got an Ursaluna! That is 5 of our Pokemon that have evolved today. Zuko, Moosh, Volar, Speedy, and Sparky all evolved. Look how happy our Ursaluna is. I am so happy with the training we did today. Let's go ahead and turn everything into the Professor because we are going to wrap things up. Got some cash. And we got some XP. With that, we are ready to make our way back to Jubilife Village to get some grub and to get some rest because our Pokemon have done a lot of training. Next time, we will continue from here in Jubilife Village. Thank you guys so much for watching Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'll catch you in the next episode.